Trust your own process. Hello, and welcome to Story Lantern, where we light up your world with tales of wisdom and wonder. In a world that moves so fast, it's easy to get caught up in the race. We scroll through our screens, seeing the overflowing barns of others, their rapid growth and their shining successes. It's in these moments that a little voice inside us whispers, "Am I moving too slowly? Am I enough?" But what if your path is not meant to be a race? What if your true value lies not in speed, but in patience? Today we journey to a small village, nestled by a shimmering river, where the lives of two men hold a timeless lesson for us all. This is the story of Kamal, the potter, and Rafi, the farmer. In the heart of the village lived a potter named Kamal. His hands, perpetually dusted with fine clay, moved with a quiet, practiced grace. He was not a man of great speed. Instead, he worked with a calm, deliberate rhythm, shaping each lump of earth into a vessel of beauty and strength. He would spend hours on a single pot, ensuring its walls were perfectly even, its curve a masterpiece of form, and its finish smooth as river stone. His finished creations were few, but they were renowned throughout the land for their durability and elegance. Right beside Kamal's modest workshop lived Rafi, a farmer whose fields stretched as far as the eye could see. Rafi was a man of energy and speed. He worked from dawn until dusk, and his fields seemed to grow with the same urgency. Within weeks, his land would burst forth with golden grain, and his cart would be overflowing with the harvest, rumbling through the village to the cheers of the townsfolk. Day after day, Kamal watched Rafi's success. He saw the villagers flock to Rafi's barn. He heard their praises for the farmer's abundant harvest and his tireless efforts. Kamal would look at his own small pile of pots, each one a work of art, yes, but so few in number. A shadow of doubt began to creep into his heart. He started to feel small, slow, and insignificant compared to Rafi's overflowing, bustling life. "Why am I so slow?" he would ask himself, his hands still on the potter's wheel. "Why do I create so little when Rafi brings forth so much?" Fueled by this new, gnawing insecurity, Kamal decided to change his ways. He would be more like Rafi. He would work faster. He would produce more. He abandoned his patient, deliberate process. He rushed the clay, skipping steps and forcing the shapes. The serene, rhythmic motion of the wheel became a frantic spin. But the results were disastrous. The pots, made in haste, were thin and brittle. Handles cracked off. Bases collapsed. The kiln, instead of firing beautiful vessels, was filled with shattered, useless fragments of clay. Kamal's workshop became a graveyard of his failures. His once peaceful workspace was now a source of frustration and despair. The joy he once found in his craft was replaced by a deep unhappiness. He felt like a failure, not only in comparison to Rafi, but in his own eyes as well. Then, one day, an old traveler arrived in the village. He was a man of great wisdom, sent by the king to find a truly special and unique gift. He walked past Rafi's thriving fields and his carts full of grain, acknowledging the farmer's hard work, but his eyes were searching for something else. He found his way to Kamal's workshop, littered with broken pottery. He noticed a single, solitary pot sitting on a shelf. It was one of Kamal's older, meticulously crafted pieces. The traveler picked it up, feeling its perfect weight and tracing the smooth curve of its handle. "This," he said, holding the pot aloft, "is what I have been looking for." Kamal, disheartened, spoke up. "But sir, I have so little. My neighbor Rafi has so much more to offer." The wise traveler smiled kindly. "Rafi's gift is speed and abundance. The world needs his grain to feed its hungry. But your gift, Kamal, is patience and perfection. This pot was not made with haste, it was made with soul. It will not just carry water, it will endure 1,000 journeys. Both you and Rafi serve the world, but in different ways. The sun shines brightly and brings a rapid harvest, but the moon glows gently and guides weary travelers. We need the light of both." In that moment, a great weight lifted from Kamal's shoulders. He finally understood. His worth was not determined by the number of pots he made, nor by how his life compared to his neighbors. His value was in the uniqueness of his craft, in the patience and care he poured into every single piece. Kamal returned to his wheel, no longer in a frenzy of comparison, but with a renewed sense of purpose. He began shaping the clay with the same quiet grace he had always possessed. He created fewer pots, but each one was a testament to his art, made with a heart full of peace and a soul full of pride. Just like Kamal, we all have our own unique gifts and our own timelines. Don't let the shine of someone else's success dim the light of your own unique journey. Your worth is not measured by someone else's highlight reel. Your path is yours alone to walk. So nurture your talents with patience and care, and find joy in your own process, for the world truly needs the special magic only you can bring. Thank you for joining us on Story Lantern. Until next time, keep your own light shining bright.